a bit of an ugly situation. You know, from Rey Feo and Fiesta to the Mission, San Antonio lives and breathes its rich, diverse history based on a number of our cultures, particularly from Mexico. But there's one radical student group that doesn't want us to celebrate our history there in California. They want us to give our land back to Mexico and deport anyone of European descent. As Fox News' Lynn Lajeunesse has that.
We're here in Westwood to show white Anglo-Saxon Protestant LA, the few of you who remain, that we are the majority and we claim this land. It's always been ours and we're still here. And none of this talk about deporting. If anybody's going to be deported, it's going to be you.
July 4th, 96, a group of mostly white Americans rally against illegal immigration.
This is what they do to American citizens. They destroy us. They hurt us.
They are attacked by a group calling themselves mechistas.
We will not let these racist pigs tell us to get out of this country. We don't belong there. We belong here. This is our country. This is our homeland.
Their homeland is what most Americans call the Southwest. But members of M.E.Ch.A, a Chicano activist group, call it Aztlan, home of the Aztecs.
We are fighting for liberation, and Aztlan is the root of where we're, coming from in order to keep on liberating our people.
Founded in 1959, M.E.Ch.A portrays the U.S. as a repressive government. Their goal, liberate Aztlan and deport Americans of European descent.
You should remember that you stole this land. You should remember that you're the ones who are illegal and we're not here illegally.
The difference between the American Nazi Party and M.E.Ch.A is that they're not into genocide.
Many mechistas support racism, discrimination, and violence, not unlike, say, the Aryan Nation. M.E.Ch.A, however, receives student activity fees and tax money at more than 100 universities nationwide.
This is Aztlan. This is Pinnacle. They're the pilgrims on our land.
Unlike other separatist groups, M.E.Ch.A may be the largest you've never heard of. The critics fear their militant presence on campus breeds divisiveness, not diversity. In Los Angeles, Lynn Lajeunesse, Fox News. Now, not every M.E.Ch.A group shares these radical views, but there are over 400 chapters nationwide. Some of the groups also spreading into high schools now. Well, what do you think about this radical group? We know you've got something to say about this one. Call 442-NEWS. That's 442-6397. Your reaction to the group M.E.Ch.A coming up later in this newscast. At least one chapter of the group M.E.Ch.A is getting a little radical.
What do you think about them? Here's Talkback.
This should have been done a long time ago, like you said. All this land was stolen. We're here to stay, and we demand this land back.
As a Hispanic woman and a former member of M.E.Ch.A, I was very appalled of the behavior in Los Angeles. That shouldn't have happened, and I'm ashamed to have been part of it.
Yeah, I'm all for it, I mean, the white supremacists, they got their thing. It's about time us Hispanics get our own thing.
I think there's enough hate groups in America today as it is, and if these people don't like it here, then they need to go back to Mexico.
Lots of interesting comments, and thank you for calling. Talkback.